4 special individuals joined together to team up, to go on adventures, to find treasure, and to right the wrongs of the world. Join us now for the next Gen Role Players. Everybody, welcome to GeekyKOOL presents Next Gen Role Players. I'm going to be your DM tonight. I'm Larry, and also known as the Professor in some circles. So we've got our 4 amazing role players with us tonight, and we are back after kind of an extended time off with the holidays of different things going on. So thank you guys out there for watching and supporting us, and we hope that we can entertain you and learn some things. So last time we met, there was a bridge you guys came to, and some goblins were on the other side, and you guys fought the goblins. There were 2 that got scared off and were running away, and the bridge is Old Rick and Rickety Bridge that you guys are crossing. So that's where we were at. Because of that fight, you guys did level up. Now, Noenark, you weren't able to get your sheet leveled up, so let's go ahead and do that now. We can talk about what all that entails, and we can kind of show people that as you do that, because that's that's part of the game, so we can definitely do that. Let me go to your screen. Right there. So there's the character sheet, Noenark. What you want to do is up here next to your name, press on the Manage button, and that'll take you over into the screen with the little thing on the side, and then you just hit Manage Characters and Levels, and that'll take you to where you get to pick. Do you want to go up 1 in Fighter or 1 in Rogue at this point?
I went up 1 in Fighter.
So you're going to go up 1 in Fighter. So once you go up 1 in Fighter, then it's going to let you be able to click right below it where it says Classes and Features and see if there's anything extra you get here. And at 2nd level, you get Action Surge. So what Action Surge is the ability to be able to push yourself beyond and do an additional attack round. So like if there's something you're fighting and you think you've almost killed it and you want to be able to do that Action Surge, now you're only able to do that once per short or long rest. So you'd have to rest in between being able to do it again, but you could definitely do that. So that's a fighter's ability that you'll have going forward. And did you get that all clicked and moved over for your sheet then?
Yeah, I went up to level 2.
You what? I'm sorry?
I went up to level 2 and I read the stuff. But...
Okay, great. All right, well, let's turn off the screen then, because if you've got that done, that's perfect. I just wanted to walk people through that, and that's for people to know. Nope, I still show you at level 2 there, and the whole level. Okay, there it is updated. So for people to know that especially when you're multi-classing, you do have to pick on what class is going to go up when, and that can be kind of a balance there. One of the advantages of not multitasking is that each level increases your main abilities faster that way, but it does multi-classing lets you be able to branch out a little bit more. So it's all depending on what you want to do there. All right. So tonight we're going to use something different. You look at your character sheet. When we go to battle, we're going to use the D&D Beyond map. You don't need to click on it now, but to where it says Long Rest at the very top, next to it says Campaign, Next Gen Role Players, and then there's a little button that says Launch Game, and it looks like a play button. We're going to use that when we go to do battle. So we're going to try that instead of the other maps for tonight, see how that works. The other ones do require you to make sure you've got your extensions correct and everything, and I know we've had some problems with that. So I wanted to try to work around that. Maps is something new with D&D Beyond. So we'll give that a shot and see how that goes for us. It doesn't have everything that I want with it, but I can make do with it and help you guys out. Okay. So, like I said, last time when we left, your group had, going way back, your group was contracted to go into the small town to help fight off a bandit of goblins that were attacking at night. You guys did that successfully. And then you decided to track down the goblins, as you've heard horns and other things alerting you that there were more goblins in the area at night. And then you guys went and tried to find them. As you went along, you did come across that bridge, the old rickety bridge that had the sign basically telling humans to stay out. And battle began because goblins were all hidey and they're hiding inside and trying to attack you guys. But you guys did really good at taking them down off that bridge. So we can have you guys go across the bridge and get to the other side if you like.
Okay.
You do need to be careful in doing it, so I need you all to roll either athletics or acrobatics for me. Tell me what the number is.
Okay. I'm going to have a bad time, aren't I?
Well, I hope not.
Okay. Random bullcrap, go! Come on, good roll. Oh no. Well, I'm screwed.
Well, what did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
Okay. Is that with your bonuses and stuff?
Yep, no bonuses, no negatives at all. Just
all right. So you rolled a 6. Things are a little. You're stepping. Trying to step carefully. You are a dragonborn, which are a pretty heavy race. So your foot goes right through one of the rotting boards. All right. So what do the rest of you guys roll?
So my
come back to what happens with Yorrinn here in just a second.
How do I roll?
Well, if you're on your character sheet, you can click on what the number is. So if we're looking for acrobatics, that's at the on that middle column. It's at the very top. It's alphabetical, and athletics is just a few down. So Noenark athletics is a better one for you than acrobatics. So all you do is hit that number 4 there for you, and it'll roll the dice and add the 4 for it.
Yeah, I don't have my.
Nice. Hey Noenark, can you pull me out of this hole?
All right. The TeraNix, you rolled a 16, is that right?
Yes, and then plus acrobatics is 8. So 24.
24. That's beautiful. You just kind of go gliding across with no problem there.
That's the
So, what did you roll, Noenark?
I got a total of 15.
Okay, very good. That'll be fine. And Yazana, did you get it rolled?
No, it's not working yet.
Okay. If you're looking at your character sheet, right at that middle column, it has those numbers. If you just click on that number for the one that we want, which I believe is going to be acrobatics for you. Let me look at it here. Yeah, you want to click on acrobatics. So at the very top, it says Dex, and then it says acrobatics, and then it has that +3. Just click on that +3, and it should roll it for you. What were you showing us there, Noenark? Chicken bone? Did you find it, Azana? Oh, mouse.
Everything okay?
But I found it.
Did you find it?
It's not working.
She's got to bring
The
down.
rolling.
Rolling isn't working. Okay. You mean to roll it for you? I can click on it for you. All right, let me roll it for you. See if I can get it to work here for us. Yeah, it rolled for you. You got a 15, so that's perfect. So, all right, so everybody's going to make it across. Okay, Yorrinn, as you guys are crossing, you notice Yorrinn steps heavily on a board and it breaks and his leg goes down through it. He's holding on. He didn't completely
Wait, what?
fall.
Ah!
Yorrinn has a leg that fell through the board on the bridge because the bridge is old and rotting, and dragonborns are very hefty creatures. So his weight pushed
Oh,
that
gosh.
board that was. Does anybody want to try to help him, or
I'm just
Help!
leave him there.
you're gonna leave? You're gonna leave your cohort
I'll help
there.
them.
You're gonna help him. Okay, TeraNix.
Can I like push him down farther?
No!
Are you trying to kill him? Again, the game is about playing together, not killing each other. We're not trying to kill each other. We want to. The way you win at D&D and other role-playing tabletop role-playing games is to work as a team. But so all right. So you're in roll athletics with advantage because you've got TeraNix helping you. I think somebody's talking to him, so we'll wait here for that. You want to roll athletics with advantage, which means you roll it twice, or if you are on the sheet, you can click on the number, right-click on the number, and then go to advantage, and it'll roll the two numbers for you. Or you can just roll twice separately.
I just roll it. Come on, get something good. Get something good. My best one is 13.
Okay, 13. With TeraNix's help, you're able to get pulled out of the hole and able to make it across the bridge. All right. So you guys make it across the bridge. The goblins that were running away have disappeared. You guys can't see them currently. What do you do as you got across the bridge?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, just fell through a hole a little bit. Nothing too bad. Just minding my own business, like a good little dragon. Noenark, I'm gonna remember what you did last time. This time. Leave me behind.
All right. So what you guys all got across the bridge? What are you gonna do once you get across the bridge?
Well, we were gonna wait for Azana to.
Yeah, she's gone. She's.
All right. Well, you can go ahead.
Left.
We can whatever's going on. It's okay. We can play with. She'll be back. I'm assuming here momentarily with us. So.
Could I scan around to see if I can spot any enemies nearby?
That's a good idea. Roll perception for us.
$19.
All right. You look around very carefully, looking through all the bushes, all the hiding places. There doesn't appear to be anybody lurking there that you can see. Doesn't appear that there's any further traps. You guys did scare off. There was a trap, and they got scared off because you guys were killing so many of them. So you're not seeing anybody waiting for you or trying to do anything to you. With that roll though, you do see some little footprints that probably are goblin sized. They are going away from where you're at, further into the woods.
I was thinking we could have Noenark heal a little bit. I noticed he's got like 14 health.
Yeah, that's always a good thing. So I did give you guys some healing potions prior. If you guys want to use the healing potion, or you can see if Azana wants to heal you. Of course, if you're this far out, you may need some of her abilities saved up.
Yeah. How about we have Azana heal you? I'd recommend that.
You want to do that, or take a healing potion?
Me?
Yep.
Yeah,
you're kind of down. Well, you're not too far down on health. You're a little bit down on health, though.
I'll get his honor. I'll force her to do that.
You're gonna see if Azana will heal you. We'll ask her in character.
And if she doesn't,
Your
then
character.
I'll down it. Yo, Azana, can you heal me up, please?
Fine.
Yeah, I knew you would do it. If you didn't, I would have forced you anyway.
I don't think you would have.
I got a sword.
So?
Azana, go ahead and click on where it says next to action. It says spells, and click on spells, and then go down. And are you going to do cure wounds, or are you going to do healing word? Cure wounds means you touch them and you do a spell.
What?
Healing word means you say a word to him without touching him. He doesn't do as much health that way.
I'll do the healing word.
So you're going to do healing word instead of cure wounds? Cure wounds would do more healing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're right next. If you see it there on your sheet, just hit cast.
What? Where is it?
On your sheet, do you see where, below to the right of the skills, you've got your action, and it gives the different actions of things you got with the dart and quarterstaff. And then the next tab over is attack. Oh, I'm sorry. The next tab over is spells, which is there's action and there's spells. That gives you your list of spells there.
Oh, Noenark just vanished.
I'm sure he'll be back here momentarily too.
Where?
On your sheet, to the right, in that box on the right, the bottom right box, it says actions, and then it says spells, and it says inventory. Click on where it says spells.
My character sheet isn't working, I don't think.
Okay. Well, I'll get it for you. I did want to tell you about something also. So we'll do that. We'll cast that. It'll take a spell slot, and then we will hit the healing for it. And Noenark, you're healed 10 points. I think you were just down 7, so that was you just move it up to where you're at. So I believe that will get you back to normal. So Zana focuses, moves her hands, casts the spell, and heal Noenark. Feeling much better after taking an arrow from the goblins. You're healed up there. Azana, I want to take a moment to tell you something cool about your character that you can do, okay? You can do what's called wild shape, and that allows you to change into an animal. And there's various different animals you can turn into. And in animal form, if they've got special skills, you'll have those skills that they've got. You can't fly yet, so when you turn into an animal, if you pick a bird, the bird won't be able to fly yet. But as your character grows in levels, you'll be able to fly, like turn into a giant eagle or something like that. But now you can turn into like a wolf, or you can turn into a hog. You can turn into a velociraptor. You can turn into a horse if you wanted to pull a cart. So your character can turn into an animal. And so when somebody attacks you when you're in animal form, then they're attacking the animal first, and all the health goes off the animal, and then you change back to yourself, but you keep all your health. So there's times where it would be really cool to change. Like you can change it to a giant spider if you want. So there's different things that you can do. So if there's a time that you want to change it to an animal, just ask me and we'll talk about what animal would work for you. Because there's at different levels you get more powerful animals. Badgers are one of the ones that are kind of popular because they're harder to hit and they have a digging ability if you need to dig. So that's something to know about your character is that you can do this wild shape a couple times a day and change into an animal for an hour at a time. And you can always end it early if you want to, but it may be helpful at some point to turn into an animal. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. So if there's a time that you think turning into an animal would help you, you just let me know, and we'll figure out what we can do to get you into that animal. Okay. It'll be a long time before you can change into a dragon or something like that. But yeah, but that's one of the great things about being a druid is you get to do these wild shapes. You also, and we talked about this last time, but it's been a while. You also can bring in a fire person to help you out that casts fire stuff at times, and that's part of your being that you're a fire base. Then you're able to do that also if that's something you want to do. And when we get in a fight, that might be helpful. If you need to add somebody to the fight, you can add in your fire buddy there, and they can toss little flames at people and do stuff. So, all right, okay, guys, we'll move along here. All right, so TeraNix, you saw footsteps heading out. That's all you saw. You didn't see any goblins actively trying to hide from you or trying to do anything else.
Can I ask the group if we should follow him?
You can ask the group anything you want. Go ahead and ask.
Alright. Should we follow the footprints?
Nope.
Yeah, we should.
No.
Okay,
It's
wait.
an immediate no for me.
Nope.
We should though.
Nope.
Wait, let's. I missed all that.
Let's stick behind and not do that.
Let's
What
follow.
was Azana's plan? Follow?
Let's follow. Yeah.
Let's not.
We could. Did you heal Noenark?
Let's not.
Yeah.
I say we follow him.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, but
It's fine, Azana
You're
can heal
outvoted.
you. As long as you don't die, you'll be fine.
I'm capable of doing that, but doesn't that mean I always want to?
Hey, we need the bronze. Death is scary.
So is there a reason why you don't want to go Noenark? And that's okay, but you might tell the group kind of the reason why you don't.
Well, you see,
don't think you should
I
go.
just think death is very scary.
The fearless fighter, afraid of death, who constantly gets himself in death to fight.
Yeah.
situations.
Let's go then. But I.
What about when you leapt
definitely
out a window?
Oh yeah,
I jumped out a window with my cat. Where is my cat right now? I still have him
probably
with
in your, probably in my bag of holding. Knowing that.
Hopefully not a cat in the bag of holding. That's bad. There's
Don't
not
worry.
much air in there.
Oh, don't worry. I put in a bit of air in there. I have the
Yeah.
O'Hare from the Lorax.
I assume your cat's there beside you, just following along.
We just trotting
Yeah.
along.
Because cats are really good at hanging out with humans without being right there with humans. And when there's trouble, kind of hiding and then letting you do. Like, oh, okay, I'll come out again. I'm that cool. You can worship me once again. I'm a cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you follow. So your group decided to follow the tracks, right? Just want to make sure.
Yes.
All right. So you guys follow the tracks. It looks like they were in a hurry to run away from you, and they left a couple set of tracks.
I'm so
And
silly.
they wind through the path in the forest. You can tell that not very many people go this way, and it comes up to a cliffside. So there are large hills above you with the cliffside right there as you walk into the forest, and it's just kind of a wall of stone in front of you. There are some different bushes that have grown up next to it. The stone, but when you look up, the cliff goes up 30 foot up.
Okay, that's pretty high.
Pretty high. It's jagged and everything else. It wouldn't be easy to climb the cliff. You could sure try if you wanted to.
I have an
Probably
idea.
a goblin would have a hard time climbing it because they're not very strong animals or creatures.
I have an idea what we can do.
What's your idea?
Everyone hop on Yorrinn's back and he can fly us up there.
Fly? Let that break his back. He's a fighter, not a barb. Sure, he swings a sword very hard, but that does not mean his back is that strong. Do you see a critical flaw in that, TeraNix?
Fly us one at a time.
Who's flying who? Who can fly?
Yorrinn, he's a dragon.
I don't have wings.
Yeah, he's a dragonborn, which are different.
Ah, okay.
I have a tail.
They don't have wings, right?
I'm not sure if I have the flight spell or not. Nope, not at all.
Dang it.
Just a hard no.
There are several different bushes in front of the cliffs, though.
Oh, I'm trying to read my mage hand spell. I guess it only lifts up. Or how many?
Like 5 pounds, I believe.
Only up to 10. Okay, that
10
definitely
pounds.
won't work. I'm not sure if we could use the rope or not. Oh wait, it is 30 feet. How about I just throw a rope on top? Or no, how about we attach a rope to Noenark? He'll climb up the wall.
I don't
And then we'll
want
try
to
to
do that.
climb.
Good idea.
I don't
Let's do
wanna
that one.
that.
Test of strength, my friend.
Let's do that. That's a good idea.
Come on, let's attach a rope to Noenark.
So, are you going to attach the rope, and is he going to let you? That's the other question.
No, I don't want to do that.
I could persuade
you
him.
just need to hold still.
Well,
I'll bite you.
how would you like to persuade him, Azana?
I'm a regular human.
I could try to
I'll
persuade
bite
him.
you.
I got the
What are you going to
persuasion
say to
real
him to persuade him?
With persuasion.
quick. Wait, I got the most charisma.
No, it's
charisma
like the
though.
persuasion thing, because I have good
Yeah.
persuasion.
You could try persuasion, but you're going to have to tell him
I tried-
something to persuade him. You're going to have to look at him and say something to him to try to persuade him to do that.
Don't they have to roll for that though?
We will roll, but this is the role playing part of it.
I'm curious
So
what your
this is
plus
where
stats are
you
for
do the
charisma.
pretending. So what would you say to Noenark to try to get him to put a rope around himself and climb up the cliffs and then pull you guys up?
I don't want to do that. Don't make
That's
me.
why she's going to try to persuade you, and then you'll be able to roll against it also, Noenark. So,
Oh, nice.
but she's going to try. But I want her to tell you something that might be persuasive. So something that she thinks might convince a Noenark to do that for the group. Azana, you're muted, girl. I don't know if you know that.
Hmm.
If he
Okay.
does it, then we will all be happy.
Larry, could I persuade him just to climb up with the rope?
You can sure try. So
I can carry it up and then just pull you up when I get to the top.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Allow
Right,
me to
so Noenark, you're going to try to climb the side of the cliff with the rope to be able to have it up the top so you can pull them all up. Is that right?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. So you didn't need to persuade. So all right, you guys just talk through the plan. That's a good thing to do that way. All right. So
I accidentally popped it.
so Noenark, you come up to the cliff. There's not really good handhold places. You can find some places to try to grab a hold of. I'm going to need you to roll some a few different times. I'm going to need you to roll this, but I want you to roll your athletics for me. It's not an easy climb, but you're probably the best equipped to do this.
I got a 21.
21's a really good one. So
I got a
you're able
20.
to find some hand grips and then pull your feet up. And you're brute strengthening it as you're going up, flexing your muscles, and you moved up about a third of the way. Now you're up there. Do you want to look around, look down below, or are you just going to keep trying to climb?
I will just keep climbing.
Okay. So roll another athletics for me.
Okay. I only got a 13 this time.
That's okay. So
I'm gonna
you're
fall to my death.
Nope, not with the 13.
I'll catch you.
And it wouldn't be your death at this point either. So, all right. So you reach up. You're grabbing a hold. It's a little harder of a reach this time. You're having to stretch your arm a little bit further. Your muscles are twinging a little bit as you pull yourself up. You make it about 2/3 of the way up now, and you see a bird fly by on behind you. Do you want to look around? Do you want to look down, or do you want to just keep focusing on climbing?
I'll keep going again.
I thought you were gonna look at the bird.
All right.
Bird.
So
Thank bird.
go ahead and give me another roll there, and this will get you to the top.
I got a 20.
An inch 20.
I got it. I got a 20.
All right, you got a 20. All right. So this part's pretty easy. Also, you're finding the right places to grab a hold of. Your muscles are flexing. You're thinking to yourself, man, I am really good. Look at me go. This was easy. You climb up to the top with the rope right there. You just drop the rope back down for them.
Yeah, I'll throw it back down.
And are you going to hold on, or are you going to try to tie it to something at the top?
Yeah, I'm going to tie it to a rock that I find.
Okay. Yep. All right. So with that, give me a survival roll.
Okay. Rolling. I got a 22.
That's
the
perfect.
survival.
You tied that off beautifully. It is firm. Even Yorrinn, who is heavier because of his being a dragonborn, he will be able to climb that without a problem. It won't give at all. That was a great roll. So you get that all tied off. You're going to go and you're going to throw it down to him.
Yeah, and then
All right. So you throw the rope down to them, and as you look down, give me a perception roll. You Noenark.
oh. I got a 4.
You got a 4. The rope hits the the end of the rope hits down on the ground. It did what it's supposed to. You're good to go. All right. So you're there. You're able to help hold the rope. It's tied off. Who wants to go up first?
Me.
All right. Azana. You've got a rope now. That's going to make life a lot easier for you. But I do need you to roll me a couple times. Roll me a athletics roll for me. It doesn't have to be great because you got a rope. That's going to give you a benefit there.
Okay.
It's just
Do I
rock
need to roll
climbing.
that for you? Because it wasn't working, Azana?
No,
It's just
I'll try.
rock climbing.
Okay, yeah, try athletics there. See, click on it, see if it works.
No, it's not working.
Okay, I'll roll it for you. I'll click on it. It's a 15. So you're able to climb up the rope. The rope makes it pretty easy for you to get going up. You get about halfway there. Do you want to look around then, or do you want to just keep focusing on climbing up?
I'm gonna look around. I'm not like Noenark.
Okay, all right. So let's roll perception and see what you see on your perception. I'll roll that for you since you're having trouble. You get a 21 on perception. So as you're looking around, you see the birds flying around. You see kind of as you look down at your friends down below with Yorrinn and TeraNix, you look down and you're kind of surprised you see something. Behind one of the
What do I
bushes
see?
is a cave opening. So would you like to keep climbing up, or do you want to tell somebody what you see?
I'm gonna tell him.
Okay.
What you looking at?
A cave.
Yeah, cool. We'll check that out later.
Yeah, later.
Let me keep this at a note.
All right.
Notes. Other. Cave. Beat. Goblins. And explore.
All right. So, Azana, do you want to keep going up then?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm
So
going to
am I
roll you
just
in.
like, am I just
No.
like taking a nap while I wait?
No,
Well,
you're
you're probably going to
pulling.
need to hold on to the rope also just to kind of help pull up a little bit. So,
I just like trip. I just like trip and fall off the cliff.
Noenark,
you could.
Whoa!
Then
Noenark, your sister's life is in your hands. I wouldn't recommend going to sleep now.
So you're Azana, you're able to work your way up to the end, pull yourself up. Noenark's right there. All right. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
TeraNix,
All right, TeraNix. Give me an athletics roll.
$19.
19. All right, you're able to pull on up that rope pretty easily, about halfway there. Do you want to look around or anything, or do you just want to keep going?
Just keep going.
All right, so give me another athletics roll.
Well,
I rolled 2 dice for some reason.
It's okay.
Oh,
Did it roll one first and the other one second?
It just rolled 2 at the same time.
Okay. What are the numbers it gave you?
13.
Okay. 13 worked. All right. All right. So you're able to climb up that rope. You get to the top. There's your friends up at the top. Look around. You see, a couple of boulders up at the top. You see a few trees up there. Not a whole lot up there at the top, but it's kind of, the edge of a top of a hill, cliff sort of thing. So, all right. Yorrinn, what would you like to do?
well, I'm obviously gonna climb up the rope.
All right. Climb through Romy Athletics there.
How many times?
We're going to do it twice, but roll the first one first, and then we'll see what you want to do.
Okay, 11.
11 will, with the rope there, you're able to get climbed up. It's not super easy, but you're able to get up there. It's not a problem. Do you want to look around while you're about halfway up?
Sure.
You see something. You see the cave that Azana saw,
Mm-hmm.
and you see something glimmering from it.
Oh, shiny.
Yeah.
Guys, do we want to drop back down? I know we were supposed to climb up a hill, mountain, but we could climb back down and get that shiny.
Yeah.
Silence and all of that.
Let's climb down. It's cold up there.
It's cold up here.
Yeah, it's really cold.
Yeah, I've been sitting up there pulling you up for like 10 minutes straight.
I don't care.
I'm not taking you up.
I don't care. I want to go down.
Yeah, well, I can't go down. I have to
Right?
sit up here and wait.
Why don't you just
No,
attach it to a rock or something?
He did.
And
He
then
did
use
attach
the
it to a rock.
Oh, perfect. Now
And
you
he-
can just,
Oh,
you can just jump down.
yeah, just jump down and break our legs. Good idea.
No, if you're going to come down, you can come down the rope safely. You don't have to jump down. But do you want to keep going up, Yorrinn, or are
No.
you going to come back down?
Go down.
Azana's going to come back down? Okay.
Yeah, I want to go down. Let's go
TeraNix
down.
and Noenark, what are you going to do? You have people going down now all suddenly.
I'm gonna go down.
Yeah, you never came up.
Yeah, just leave me up here to freeze to death.
Yeah.
Well, you never even came up.
Noenark, please get back down. I promise I'll pay for a meal.
You will?
Buy me a cheeseburger and I'll come down.
This is the medieval times, not the modern times.
Get me a
No.
goat burger then.
It's D&D.
Uh-oh.
There could be cheeseburgers.
Goat burger, perfect.
Goat burger.
The new
All
steak
right.
burger.
All right. So is everybody
Okay,
going to come
fine.
back down then? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're coming
Yeah.
I
down.
don't wanna.
Well, then
Okay.
don't. It's up
I'll
to you. Of
persuade
course, you
it.
don't want to. As a DM suggestion, splitting the party is usually bad for everybody.
But we can
That's
just
usually
leave
where
them up
people
there.
die.
Yeah, I'm gonna a goblin's gonna sneak up behind me and just knock me off the cliff.
Could just push you off the cliff. That's true.
Then maybe you should come down with us.
No, I'm good.
How about persuade him? Like, I'm going to offer.
I thought you were coming down for the cheeseburger.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, the goat burger.
The goat
All right.
burger, right? You're going to come down for the goat burger?
Can I persuade him? Because, like, I'll pay for his meal. I mean, I got like 12.
All right, roll persuasion. And you're
I'll
paying
get
for a
him
meal. Make it with advantage there.
I'll get him a 10-piece chicken nugget Happy Meal.
16.
Get me.
He's making a goat
16.
burger. This
So,
is
all right. So, Noenark, you're pretty persuaded. Do you want to try to resist it, or do you want to? Do you want to just come down for the cheeseburger?
I'll come down for the goat burger. Yeah,
For the goat burger, okay.
goat burger
All right.
and chicken strips with the sauce.
That's all he thinks about while we're walking over to the cave. Everyone else thinking of adventure and loot. He's just thinking of a
Goat
random.
burger.
What the? What are you
Don't question
doing?
anything.
All right. So, as you guys come down, you're gonna move over to where you saw the cave entrance behind one of the bushes.
All right. This is the spot.
Is that what you guys are doing? Is going to the cave entrance?
Sure.
No,
No? Okay.
we
So
could
I
just be
came
walking,
down. I'll just like jump into the cave.
but
From
we
the
could
rope?
we could be
Give me
walking.
acrobatics if you want to try that.
We could be walking into a trap though. This could be like them luring us in with the shiny objects.
A acrobatic or athletics roll.
Acrobatics if you're going to jump like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin climbing to the cave.
I
Oh,
got a 5.
So,
I'm gonna-
all right. So you try to be really cool. You're going to swing from the rope down. You're going to jump
Hey, look
into the
at this
cave.
guy.
Your foot gets caught a little bit on the rope as you do, and you fall flat in front of the cave.
I just died.
You did not die. You weren't far enough up to die. But your pride is very hurt.
Everyone's laughing at
oh
me.
no.
Yep. You're full of dust, and your face ended up in the mud, so your face is muddy with it.
I think he was watching TeraNix too much. Seeing her dodge, stealth, everything. It all went in, and he just fell. It's your finger in my head, okay?
All right. So you pick yourself up and dust yourself off. You guys are all right there at the cave together. You notice there are 3 pieces of silver coins right
Ooh.
inside of where the cave entrance is. It's like somebody
Nice.
dropped it on the way in.
Can I look around before we go in?
You sure can. Give me perception. So I'll roll it for you because I know you're having a hard time with the sheet. So,
Yeah. 'Cause
okay. Yeah, you got a 21. So you look around. The cave entrance does not seem to be guarded. From looking on the inside, do you have vision? No, you don't have dark vision. So as far in as you can see, you're not seeing anything. You're not seeing any movement there. And you don't see anything that looks like it would probably be a trap, Azana, as far as you can see in.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be anything rigged up with the coins or anything else. That's a lot of Rubik's cubes there. There are a lot of sides to them. My goodness.
She's got like
Hey,
30 of
Azana,
them.
I have an idea. Can you turn into a bat and scour the cave?
I can't fly.
I bet you have polymorph, right?
No, when she polymorphs, her polymorph won't allow her to fly yet until like 5th level.
turn into a
Oh,
wolf.
She can turn into a wolf, turn into a badger, and I inside on your notes section when you have a chance to look at it, Azana, I put a few different animals there, and then there's also a link to a place that lets you. Right now, you can do a CR from 0 to 1/4. So let me see what cool things we've got there, because I did put a link in there. That way you would have that. You could go there and look and see what cool animals you can become. All right. So you can turn into a bat, but of course you can't fly at the moment. That's the problem with turning into a bat right there.
I'm
You can
turning
turn into
a bat?
a wolf. You can turn into a rat if you want to be small and try to escape. You can turn into a spider. You can turn into, and there's a lot of different animals. You can turn into a black bear if you wanted. Turn into a giant goat, a giant wasp,
What?
no, I'm sorry. The giant wasp is a half. I was looking at that wrong. That went
I
too
don't-
far. Turn into a velociraptor, a wolf, a giant poisonous snake. You can turn into an owl, but again, you can't fly. Turn into a giant frog or lizard or a badger.
But wait, if I turn into a poisonous snake, can I bite Noenark?
You could, but again, we're trying not to attack each other because we're trying to work together for stuff. That's always the key. I know the idea of turning into a poisonous snake and biting your brother is appealing. I get that. But as far as the game mechanics, we don't want to try to kill the people trying to help us there.
I don't really want to transform.
You do or you don't?
I don't really want to.
Okay, then you don't have to. But
Turn
you've got
into
options if you decide you want to, okay?
Okay.
All right. So she's not going to transform, so what do you guys do?
Oh man.
The cave is pretty dark on the inside.
Can we send
Anybody
Noenark
have
in
dark
first?
vision?
Hold on.
Like, can we just send Noenark in first, and if he screams, we leave?
Can I?
If he screams, you leave. Wow.
Am I still just roiling on the ground in pain?
No,
From
you got up. You got up. And you got some scratches, but you didn't get real hurt with it.
been like 10 minutes.
Does anyone
I'm
have
just
a
rolling
torch?
on the ground.
Wait, I got a torch. Hold on. Could I light up a torch?
You sure can light a torch.
All right. All right. Got some fire on my hands now.
All right. So Yorrinn lights the torch, and you guys can walk in together. Are you going to lead Yorrinn since you've got the torch?
Well, I got the.
Just walk past me dying on the floor.
I'm actually gonna.
Yeah, good.
If Noenark lies on the ground, like all depressed and anything, I'll actually grab it by his long hair and just pull him across the ground.
My beautiful hair, not my hair.
Larry looks like he's weirded out by our decisions
Oh,
already.
no.
We're making progress, gang.
You guys would be surprised what craziness some adult groups do. So, yeah. There's
How crazy? Too crazy?
Really crazy, silly stuff.
Oh, my.
So, where you're like, okay, if that's what you want to do. So, yeah. Yep, exactly. So, all right. So you light a torch. You guys walk inside of the cave. Here's where on your character sheet, go ahead and click on that play button up at the top. So up where your name is, go to the right, to the far right, to where you see the little play button, and click on it.
Is that supposed to bring up a map?
It is supposed to bring up a map.
I don't think mine's loading. It didn't load last time.
Let's see.
Well, last time we were using a different map thing, so I'm trying to do this one differently to see if that helps. You guys see the map of the four of you inside of
Where am I supposed to press?
the cave?
Yeah.
Let me pull it up here and I can show you.
No, I don't.
Let me pull it up and see if I can show it to you here. Share screen. All right. All right. So Azana, when you look at the screen up at the very top here, and see if I can't. Let's make that the only thing. At the very top, next to your name, go all the way to the right, and there's a little play button right here. After it says campaign next gen role players, hit this little button right here. Oh, I'm pointing to it in the wrong place. This little button right here. At the very top. I can't see it on my thing there. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's not giving me the little arrow thing. So at the there we go. Well, no, that's boy, it's not letting me see my cursor there. So if you go, up where your name is, you see your name. See your name at the very top, Azana? Top left.
Oh no, I think it might be.
Okay.
Is my map supposed to be different?
It should look like a cave with the four of you guys there.
Okay, let me try to reset this real quick.
And it's not the AVTT. Don't use that one. Go into your character sheet and hit the little play button there.
Oh, next gen role players. launch game, right?
Launch game, where it says launch game. Yep. Yeah, where it says next gen role players
It
to the
says an
right
error
of
is
it.
occurring.
An error is occurring. Well, that's not good.
Oh, nope, there, right, found it.
So
Oh,
it's,
wow.
so Azana, up where it says your name, if you go all the way to the far right, it looks like a hammer hitting something. 2 spots over, and right before where it says campaign next gen role players, there's a button there.
Yeah. It's not loading.
It's been having trouble for you tonight. Okay.
She's got a very bad laptop.
Okay. We'll have to. I
No,
was
I
hoping
don't.
this would solve that problem for you. But okay. Alrighty. Well, I'll describe what's going on to you. I apologize. I will bring up the map for you to be able to see. Okay. Actually, I'll click here myself and see if it brings it up for you. I hope it just brings it up for me. Okay. Good. There we go. Okay. There we go. We're going to zoom in and pull down.
I'm running circles around here. I'm running circles around here.
All right. Okay.
Why are you?
I was just
Why
playing
are
with the
you
map,
like
sorry.
that?
I was bored, sorry. I had to play with the map.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
All right. So you guys have entered in the cave. You see that it is a cave that's well formed in here. There's a smell of like rotting meat in the air, and it is a mess.
Oh,
Like somebody has just left a complete mess in here.
Could I go ahead and move 30 feet? Like just walk a bit.
Yeah, you can start walking.
Does anyone want to? No, do you want to go ahead in front of me?
As you guys start walking, a bunch of bats come flying out.
Can I
Ooh.
pet them?
They are swarming because
They're
they are
rabid.
unhappy to be disturbed as you guys walked in. So they're actually going to swarm down at you guys.
Do we have to fight them?
Well, you can try just to go away from them, or you can
I'm
try to
just-
fight. They
Can
may follow you
I'm
if you try to run away.
Can I grab
I'm-
one of the bats and keep it as a pet?
Of
Well,
course,
it's not
TeraNix
one bat;
decides
it's
to
a
do
whole
that.
swarm of bats. So there's like 30 in each group coming down at you.
I'd recommend avoid them. Pay no attention. Just pay no attention.
All right.
Just now.
So here's where I want you guys to roll initiative for me in case you do decide to fight the bats. Or
Okay.
whatever we're going to fight next.
Oh, I got a 19.
Okay. This. You got a 19. Okay, yep. I see that show up there for me.
Where did Duke take you off here?
Okay. Okay. All right. Everybody else roll for me. I'll roll for you, Azana, since your sheet's not working for you. Roll your initiative. You got a 6 on initiative. I'm sorry that I failed you there.
I got a 20.
Got a 20. Okay. Let's pull that over to here. That could be there. All right. 20 on yours, TeraNix. Noenark, what did you get?
Zora's good.
What was I wrong? What was I supposed to roll?
You need to roll initiative. Initiative
Initiative,
is right there above your action section.
I don't see this.
It is when you're looking at your sheet.
Oh,
You see where the column, the
see
big
it.
column for skills? Yeah, there you go. All right. So
I
you
got an 8.
Okay, very good.
I got an 8.
You got an 8. All right. Okay, TeraNix. All of these swarms of bats are flying around, and they seem to be kind of like coming down towards you guys in different groups. What would you like to do? You have the first initiative.
Can I get one of my daggers and like swipe at the bats?
You sure can. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It's a D20 for what?
It's to attack, so it would be your. You should have on your actions. You should have a attack for your dagger with a plus there. Which group are you going to swing at?
The one that's like closer to the wall, or
okay. So if I move you here, is that the one you want to attack?
yes.
Okay. All right. So now you're in range. Okay. So
11.
all right. Roll to attack him.
I got an 11.
An 11. Right. So you swing your dagger at him, and they're just flying everywhere. So you miss him as you swing.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
music. It's a match.
That was a miss for you, but
Someone
anything
posed-
else you want to do? You've moved and done your action.
Someone's
With your bonus action, do you want to use your offhand and try to swipe again?
we're fighting a swarm of bats.
Sure.
All right.
Take it low. It should be easy though.
Dagger in both hands. You swipe at one and miss, and you bring the other one around. Go ahead and roll for me on that.
We're still waiting for TeraNix's rolls.
Yep. Waiting for a roll there.
It's big, laggy.
Understandable. Take your time.
It was what?
26.
26 is going to hit. And you will get sneak attack because Yorrinn is right there within range of the bats also. So you can roll your damage and then roll your sneak attack damage on. Was it a natural 20 by chance?
Yes.
When you rolled? So that is a critical hit. So go ahead and roll. What I think your dagger is a die 4 plus something, is that right?
Plus 6.
So it's die 4 plus 6. So go ahead and roll the die 4.
Just music like that. It makes those runs.
Actually, it looks like it's a die 4 plus 4 for your dagger. And then let me know when you get the 4 rolled, and then your sneak attack is your sneak attack will be 2 die 6. So, all right, so 8 on the die 4 plus 4, and then roll 2 die 6. So 2 6-sided dice.
One of our party members is doing overkill on a bat swarm of bats.
Not overkill yet.
Heck, 26 on hit.
Nice.
Roll. That's our rogue. More evidence that rogues are too powerful.
Well, every character skill got some advantages and disadvantages there. So 12? That's on 2 die 6, you rolled 2 6s? Wow, girl. All right. So because you critted, so we've got the 8 from the die 4 plus 4, and then you got the 2 die 6, that's 12. That's actually 20. You don't even have to do any more damage because that's going to automatically kill them. But how we would figure a critical hit would be, and this is the special rule for our table, so this is not how everybody plays. The normal rule is you double whatever the dice was, but I don't like that rule because if you rolled a 1 on your die 4 and then 2 1s for your die 6s, doubling that's not very exciting, right? So how we play it is going to be you take the max damage on the dice. So that would be another 4 plus 12, which would be another 16 points of damage. And so you miss the first time with the bats, but the second time you swing through and you get 3 in one go. Just popping them. Just boom, boom, boom. And all the other bats that were in the group go flying off in different directions. All right, that was a heck of a go there. Okay, so with that, all right, you've done your action, your bonus action, your movement, so that'll be the end of your turn. Very good turn, by the way. Yorrinn, you're up next with the bats.
Oh boy, magic time. I want to look at the stat block of the bats, but I can't. So,
Well, you can, but we don't just recommend it for
yeah. Okay, that one's down, so I'm gonna take this other one down. Firebolt. Oh, that's terrible. 6.
Do you happen to have advantage, or happen to have what am I thinking? Do you happen to have inspiration, Yorrinn? It's okay if you don't. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So you cast your firebolt up at it, and as the flame goes through, the bats spread around it, and then come back together as a swarm. They see you cast it, and they're pretty close to you. They're not very happy with you there.
Well, I wouldn't be either.
So, anything else you want to do? Bonus action, movement. If you move, just make sure that they could get an opportunity attack if you move out of their melee range. So.
Oh, could I attack with both of my daggers as a bonus action?
Casting a spell requires use of both of your hands to do that, so you can't really do that as a bonus action when you use the spell.
I see. Okay.
Now, there is a rule to where if you have a spell that is a cantrip, which this is a cantrip, and then you have a spell that is a first or second level spell, and one of them allows you to do as a bonus action, then you can do both. But it's rare to have both abilities there on something to attack. So.
Hey, who's up next after this? Right. The bats?
Let me look. It is It is the bats, and then Noenark is up after the bats, and then Azana. All right. So the bats will attack your will attack Yorrinn, who just attacked them.
Oh
And
no.
move it here. Got too many screens pulled up. So it's gonna fly in here and try to attack you and see what they can do to bite you here. Oh, they're gonna fly down and what's your AC? Because they rolled a 20.
Oh no.
They didn't roll a natural 20. It's not a natural 20, but they rolled a 20. So what's your
That's
AC?
a 13. That's a
Your
13.
AC is 13.
Professor.
Okay, your AC is 13. So it's going to hit you. Luckily, it's not a bad hit here. And it will do 7 points of damage as these different bats swing down. A bunch of 3 or 4 of them going to bite in on you at different spots. When you're trying to get rid of them, they do 7 points of damage to you.
Oh! Oh no!
All right, and that's their turn. Noenark, you
Yeah.
see these bats attacking Yorrinn up in front of you.
I go
What
help
would you
the
like
bat.
to do?
I go help the bat.
Great. What are you gonna do to help them? You gonna go hit Yorrinn?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
Again, that's bad
Yeah.
form, but
I'll fight the bat.
okay. So you're
I'll
gonna move
tackle the
over.
bat.
So move yourself on over if you can to the ranger. You're gonna swing your sword at him. Is that what you're gonna do?
I go there.
Okay, very good.
And I swing and I miss.
What'd you roll?
What do I roll?
You roll your attack there.
Attack. Where is that?
So that is on your sheet. It is under actions,
Yes.
and then just find where your sword is there.
Oh yeah.
And then you just click that number next to the sword, whatever that plus is.
I got a 16. I got a 16.
16 is going to hit him. All right. So then next to it should be your damage to roll.
Damn, which one? There's slashing. Those ones.
Well, after you hit, right next to it to the right should tell you the damage. I can look at your sheet here.
How do I hit?
You hit with the 16. You rolled the 16
Yeah.
hit, right?
Yeah.
So you've hit with that number. So to the right of that number, so you're doing it with your long sword. To the right of that. Oh, so you're right. There's 2 sets of numbers. If you're doing it with one hand, it's the top number with a 1d8. If you're doing it with 2 hands, it's the d10.
Okay. So I roll that.
Yep, that's right. That's right. So you got 13 damage on them. So you hit several of them with your sword. A couple of them, they're still there, but there's several of the bats that are now gone and that you just cut apart as you did it. I'm hoping you're not going to want to bite the bat head off and do the Ozzy Osbourne thing. All right. So anything else you want to do, Noenark?
I'll go over and like I'll grab Yorrinn or whatever. Like if he was on the ground, I'll pick him up. I'll help him up.
Okay, so you're
Thanks,
trying to help him there with the bats. Okay, all right, very good. That's good. All right, Azana, it's your turn. You're seeing these bats attack Yorrinn. What would you like to do?
I don't know. Use a spell.
Use a spell. You can use a spell, or you could take your staff over and try to hit him with the staff. That's up to you.
Now I want to use the thunder spell.
You want to use the thunder spell? Okay, very good. Let me get to where I can see that here for you. Now, the problem with the thunder spell is it will affect your friends there too, because that's in an area that affects other people.
I tell him to run.
You're not. They're not going to be able to run while the bats are right there with them in time.
Could you like just thunder shock them? Like hit the bats with like a sound attack? I know you had.
She can do the thunder, but that's also going to hit you guys if she does that.
That's fine.
All right. So whatever damage you do will also happen to your friends.
Will it happen to me?
Nope.
Nope,
Just
but it'll
us.
happen to Noenark and to Yorrinn. So the damage you do to the bats also happen to them.
They have
It's a
challenge.
ranged area, so it's meaning that it happens to a whole area here. Let me look at it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can do it
goodness.
still.
So you can do that where you could use your staff to hit them, and knowing that bats usually aren't very tough.
Now I'm gonna try to thunder.
Okay, so the thunder is going to happen. It is going to hit Noenark and the bats, and it's going to hit Yorrinn. And the other thing is, if you're trying to be quiet in here, you're going to make a big boom right now inside of the cave. So anybody inside the cave probably will know you're here.
Alright.
Okay. All right. So you're going to roll Thunder Wave for it. And cast on that. Noenark and Yorrinn roll Constitution saving throws for me.
Oh no.
Okay, Constitution. I'll roll.
Come on. Oh, 9. I'm going to die, aren't I?
And not die.
I got a 9.
You both got 9s? Okay.
Oh no.
All right. So the bats, Noenark, and Yorrinn all take 14 points of damage.
Oh no.
So the bats all just drop out of the sky dead. But you see Noenark and Yorrinn both holding their ears like this, and it looks like something has really hurt them. Both.
Can I heal him?
Well, you can. You can try to heal both of them if you like.
I'll heal him.
Okay. You're going to go up to them and cast healing on both of them is what you're going to do?
Yeah.
And you guys are out of fighting right now, so... Okay, so you can go up to them and cast healing on them. That to do both of them will take 2 spells. So you're
How
going to
many
be
spells do I
down...
have left?
Well, if you use that, you'll have 1 first level spell left and 1 second level spell left.
Well, who's got less health?
How much health do you got, Noenark?
Where does it say?
Up at the top.
Top right.
You should have top
23
right.
out of 30, it says.
23 out of 30. Okay. That's after taking the 14 points of damage.
Oh, well then if I had...
It should have healed you up earlier.
Yeah, I had 23 earlier, and then...
Okay, so it should have got up to your max, but what's your max? Because she healed you earlier.
30. Yeah, and then minus 14.
And minus 14, right.
So I have 16 now.
You have 16 health. What are you at, Yorrinn?
2.
Yorrinn's at 2 health. So
Okay.
you guys do have health potions. You could take a potion.
Well, I'm going to take a potion.
Yeah, I'm not
Or
gonna
you-
heal ya.
I need a level 2 healing because I'm not sure if my potion can heal me that good.
Yeah, I'll heal you.
Thank you.
I'm not
I'm
gonna heal you.
hemorrhaging blood right now.
Yeah, I'll heal you.
Yeah, blood out of the eyes from the big boom. You kind of hurt both of them taking out the bats. You more
Yeah,
than kind of hurt them. You hurt them pretty good.
I'm healing one of them, so
All right. So, you look at the healing potions here.
How much does she heals me?
Hold on just a second and I'll tell you. So for the healing potions, both of those were common. It's 2d4 plus 2 for your healing. So roll 2d4 and then add the 2 to it, and that'll heal you up with that. And then
Where's the 2d4?
back to Azana's character sheet. And then you take an additional 9 on top of that, Yorrinn. So you get per 9, and then your 2d4 plus.
Where's the 2d4 on the character
2.
sheet?
The 4-sided are the. So on your character sheet, if you go to the bottom, far bottom left, there's a circle with a D20 there.
Oh, yeah.
And you can click on it, and then it pops up. The very first one is your D4 if you click on it twice, and then hit roll.
I got a 3. Plus 2 is 5.
You got a 3. Right,
So
so it'd be 5,
heal,
so you get 5 points.
Oh, right, yeah.
So you add that back into your number up
rolled-
there for what your current health is.
I rolled a 1. So plus, I got 3.
Right. Oh, okay, so 3. Yeah, but it should have been 2d4. So you rolled two different 4-sided.
That's not good.
I rolled it 1. And then I
You
rolled it again.
roll a second time and add that number also.
Okay. So I got a 2.
Right, so add the 2 to that to your health.
So then do I add a 2 to that one as well?
No, it's
Or do I add
just
it
the
together and then
combination.
add a 2?
So it'd be the 3 from the 2 different numbers, and then another 2, so
3
that's
and then
5.
plus a 2. So
Yeah.
that's the 5, yeah.
That's
So
your
then I
5,
add
yep.
another 2 to what I already added.
Yeah.
I got 21 out of 30.
Okay. So if you moved your number up, so you guys were kind of hurt a little bit after that fight. Between the bats and Azana being a little aggressive with her spell there.
Oops.
Oops.
Sorry about that.
Well, you'll know for next time. You got to be careful with if it's a ranged spell and it goes in a certain area. You can do a lot of damage to your fellow heroes there.
Yeah, but then I healed them, so now it's all good.
It's true, but then you're using spells twice.
I still killed all the bats.
You did. This is true. As you guys look down. Okay. Guys. As you look down the hallway with the torch,
So how much health? Or are we still working on that?
for your health, you got 9. Then if you need to roll 2d4, Yorrinn.
2d4.
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go. 7.
All right. So then plus 2 added on that. So 9 plus 9, that actually gives you 18 points total.
Ah, I'm at 20. I'm alive.
You are alive. Okay. You guys look down. That one you're not seeing it.
All right. So now what?
You guys can see down the hallway a bit. There's a room in there, and you're hearing stuff in that other room heading towards you. Like there's footsteps heading towards you.
I'm gonna let Noenark take the lead this time. I'll carry.
Yeah.
I'll let him carry the torch. Actually,
Well, I don't really want to.
Okay. Are you going to?
you want me to spin a wheel or something?
So we'll let you guys figure that out next time. We're going to end here to be able to pick up next time since our time is just about up. I know we're getting fun. Just so you guys know, what we're doing here is classic Dungeons and Dragons. It's called a dungeon crawl. It's where you've got several rooms inside of a dungeon that you're going to be going through. So that's what a dungeon crawl is. So I just wanted you guys to know what it's called. So you'll hear that term from different times. That our adventure was a dungeon crawl, and that often means it can go. Sometimes it can go several sessions in that. So you guys are in the dungeon unless you decide. Well, it's not really. It's a cave, but it's called a dungeon crawl because it's Dungeons and Dragons. Anyway, but you're inside of this unless you guys decide to leave, and you can stay here for a little while. So, all right,
Well, guys,
for all the people out there watching, thank you for watching us and hanging out with us as our young adventurers, and explored some different ways to try to do things. Climbed up the cliffs to realize that maybe they should have looked behind the bushes, but that's okay. They figured it out, and because once they got up to the top of the hill, there weren't any goblins up there. But they were able to take out a group of bats. But there is more to come on this adventure. We plan on being back here in 2 weeks, so that is we're going to stop screen sharing. So that's 2 weeks from tonight. We plan on being back. Unless there's some sort of delay, we will post that. But join us then as our adventures continue into the cave and see if they run into some goblins or bats or whatever may be coming. Maybe a dragon. Probably not, but maybe. But probably. All right. So until 2 weeks from now, everybody stay cool and stay geeky. And for all of us at the Next Gen Role Players, have a great evening. Stay safe out there if you're in the winter weather like we are.
all right.
And we will be out as soon as I can find how to exit. There we go.